Did the Zodiac Killer truly vanish, or has he simply been hiding in plain sight all along? Has modern technology, years of cold case investigation, and the tireless work of cryptographers finally cracked his infamous codes? Or, could it be possible that the Zodiac Killer is still alive today, walking among us unnoticed? For over 5 decades, the Zodiac Killer has haunted the public's imagination, his identity a mystery that has eluded even the most seasoned investigators. But with new breakthroughs, fresh evidence, and daring theories, could we finally be on the verge of an answer? In 1968, the Zodiac Killer began a brutal spree of murders across Northern California. His attacks were chilling in their randomness, each one committed with the precision of a methodical killer, and each one leaving behind a trail of questions that only deepened the mystery. Then, on July 4, 1969, in Blue Rock Springs, Darlene Ferrin was killed and her companion, Michael Mageau, was critically wounded. The Zodiac watched from the shadows as a lone survivor was left to face the horror of the attack. On September 27, 1969, Zodiac made his most brazen move yet at Lake Berryessa. Wearing an executioner's hood, he approached Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, tying them up before brutally stabbing them. After the attack, Zodiac even stopped to draw a symbol on Hartnell's car door, a symbol that would come to define his terror. And, just weeks later, on October 11, 1969, in San Francisco, the Zodiac's final confirmed murder took place. Paul Stein, a 29-year-old taxi driver, was shot at close range. But this time, something was different. The Zodiac didn't disappear into the night, he was seen leaving the scene, and the witness provided a crucial police sketch. While the Zodiac's murders left the police in a state of shock, it was his taunting letters that left the public paralyzed with fear. In 1969, Zodiac began sending increasingly cryptic messages to newspapers, mocking the police and threatening even more violence. Zodiac's most famous cipher, the 408 symbol code, was solved in 1969 by a schoolteacher and his wife. The message revealed a chilling confession of his motivations and a terrifying threat that he was planning more killings. But the Zodiac wasn't done. In 1969, he also sent a 340-character cipher, one that would remain unsolved for over 50 years. And then, in 2020, an international team of cryptographers finally cracked it. The Z340 cipher, a jumbled mess of symbols and letters, was cracked in late 2020. The message was both eerie and disturbing, revealing the mind of a killer who reveled in his ability to remain untouchable for so long. But the contents of the cipher still leave us wondering what more is hidden behind the Zodiac's cryptic words. Over the years, countless individuals have been considered suspects in the Zodiac case. From the infamous Arthur Lee Allen to more recent claims about Gary Post, each theory has brought us closer to the truth, but the killer's true identity remains elusive. Arthur Lee Allen was the prime suspect for decades. He had a criminal record, he was known to have a fascination with the Zodiac case, and he even owned a Zodiac brand watch. But, despite the circumstantial evidence, authorities were never able to charge him. In recent years, new theories have emerged, including a controversial claim by private investigators that Gary Post was the Zodiac Killer. Could they be right? And what about Richard Gaikowski, a man linked to the case through handwriting analysis and some eerily similar behavior? As technology advances, so too does our ability to solve cold cases like the Zodiac's. The breakthrough in DNA analysis has given hope to those still hunting for answers. Could modern forensic science, like familial DNA testing, be the key to finally solving the Zodiac case? Just as we saw with the Golden State Killer case, DNA from crime scenes can now be compared to public genetic databases, revealing familial connections. This could provide new leads in the Zodiac investigation if the evidence still exists. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the Zodiac Killer case is the sheer volume of conspiracy theories and pop culture references that have flourished over the years. Did the police make critical mistakes? Was there a cover-up? Could there be a much darker conspiracy at play? From online forums to Hollywood films, the Zodiac Killer's influence can still be felt today. His legacy has become part of the fabric of true crime culture, inspiring movies like Zodiac and countless documentaries. But the unanswered questions, like, who was he? Why did he stop? keep bringing people back to the mystery. As we look back on the Zodiac Killer's reign of terror, one question remains: will we ever truly know the killer's identity? The case continues to haunt the public, fueled by new revelations and theories that seem to come out of nowhere, year after year. But what does the future hold? Will the technology we have today be the key to solving this cold case? Or will it remain one of the greatest mysteries of our time, a puzzle that can never be fully solved? Perhaps, in the end, the Zodiac Killer will always be more than just a man. He will be a symbol of the unsolved, a mystery that keeps us searching, keeps us questioning, and keeps us wondering. What really happened? Join the conversation in the comments below. Do you have a theory? Is there new evidence you think we missed? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more investigations into the world's most haunting mysteries. Until next time, keep searching for the truth.